Hi students, welcome to Sunil's tutorial. I'm Sunil Milwani and today we'll be doing this chapter called as personal investment. We are going to do question number 5 today in the books of Miss Bhagwati. In the books of Miss Bhagwati. Investment account of what are we investing in? 12%.
Debenture. 12%
Investment account of 12% debentures in you are investing in Mansi Limited. For the year ending yeah, 31st December. 31st March. Let's do the sum, guys. Date, particulars, nominal value, working note, nominal value, interest, capital, date, particulars, working note, nominal value, capital, interest, capital. Okay, let's start with the sum, guys. They are saying that Ms. Bhagwati entered into the following transactions of purchase and sale of 12% debentures of 100 each of Mansi Limited. Interest is payable on 30th June and 31st December. Interest payable on 30th June and 31st December. Two dates for payment of interest. Let's start. On 1st April 2005, the transactions are as follows. On 1st April 2005, opening balance is 800 debentures. So this is on 1st April 2005. 1st April. To balance brought down. You have 800 debentures of 100 each, so 80,000. And they are saying that the cost value is 76,000. Okay, let's calculate the interest. Interest on 1st April. Interest on 1st April is 80,000 is the face value of my debenture. These are 12% debentures and the closest previous date 1st April. That means 31st December is the closest previous date. So 3 months. Someone please help me calculate the interest for 3 months, guys. Someone please help me calculate the interest.
So it's going to be 2,400.
2,400. So interest is going to be 2,400. Fine, do we get this thing clear? Let's move on ahead. On 1st June, 300 debentures were sold. So on 1st June, sold. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So on the credit side, 2005, 1st June, by bank. You sold 300 debentures. Face value of each debenture is 100. So 300 into 100, 30,000. Now the interest value of this is the capital value of this is 105. We'll see this. First, let's calculate the interest on 1st June. Interest on 1st June is 30,000 into 12% for 5 months. Right? Now, someone please calculate the interest. Someone please calculate the interest on 30,000, 1,500. Right? Let's find out the capital value, guys. You have 300 debentures that you have purchased for 105. 0, 0, 5 3 are 15. 31,500 right? Less come interest. So therefore you will deduct the interest. Interest we found out is 1,500. So in that case my net value is going to be 30,000, right? So in that case you will have interest as 1,500 and capital is 30,000, right? Let's move on ahead. Now once you sell, you have to find out the profit or loss on sale of debentures. Let's try to find out the profit or loss on sale of debentures. Nominal value, capital. Before the date of sale, you had 80,000 worth debentures whose capital value was 76,000, right? On the date of sale, you have sold 30,000 debentures. So what should your expected selling price be? Someone please calculate the expected selling price. 28,500. My actual selling price is 30,000. So in that case, I have made a profit. How much is the profit I made? I made a profit of 1,500. Right? Let's see this. Profit is 1,500. Profit. So you will record the profit on the debit side. So this will be on 1st June. To P&L, profit of 1,500. Fine. Next, on 1st September. Now before 1st September, there is going to be 30th June, the date on which interest payment is due. So you will have 30th June. I have to pay interest on this date. So by bank, interest on 30th June. Right? As on 30th June, what is the value of investment that I'm holding? 80,000 minus 30,000. I'm holding investments of 50,000. As on 30th June, I'm holding investments of 50,000. These are 12% investments for 6 months. Someone please help me get this, because you have to check the closest previous date. The closest previous date is 31st December. Hence it is, excuse me? 3,000. Right? That interest, that's your interest payment date, 3,000. Right? Next, we finish first 30th June. Now 1st September, purchased at 98x interest. Right? On 1st September, purchased to bank. You have purchased 700 debentures. 700 debentures of 100 each. Right? Let's calculate the interest. Interest on 1st September. 70,000. These are 12% debentures. Right? Closest previous date. You just finished paying interest on 30th June. Right? So July, August, and this is 1st September. So 2 months. Someone please help me calculate this. How much is this going to be? 1,400. Let's find out the capital value here. Guys, I'm buying 70,000 worth debentures. That means I'm buying 700 debentures. At what price am I buying the debentures? They are saying at 98.
68,600.
Right. Now these are X interest. Since these are X interest, I don't need to deduct the interest. If it is come interest, I have to deduct interest. If they are X interest, I don't have to deduct interest. So in this case, this is going to be 68,600 and interest is 1,400. Right? Next, 1st September. 1st December. 400 debentures were purchased at 108 come interest. 1st December to bank. 400 debentures. 400 debentures of 100 each.
40,000.
Right? 40,000. Let's do the interest calculation for this, guys. Interest on 1st December. 40,000 at the rate of 12%. Now, this is going to be 5 months. Someone please do this calculation. 2,000. Right? Let's find out the capital value, guys. Capital value 40,000. That means I have purchased 400 debentures. At what price? At 108. Someone please give me that.
43,200.
43,200. Right? Now since this is come interest, I will have to less the interest here. Come interest means I have to deduct interest. So this is going to be 41,200. Fine. Then this is going to be 41,200 and interest is 2,000. Right? Next, let's move on ahead. We did 1st December, then you have 1st Feb. Now before 1st Feb, you are going to have 31st December. Before 1st Feb, guys, you are going to have 31st December. So on 31st December, interest payment is due by bank. Right? Now, as on 31st December, interest on 31st December. Now total, guys, look at this. You had purchased 80 plus 70 plus 40. That is 1,90,000 worth debentures. When you add this, out of which, guys, you sold 30,000. So 1,90,000 minus 30, 160. So as on 31st December, you have 1,60,000 worth debentures. These are 12% debentures. Closest previous date, 6 months. Why 6 months? Because the last interest you paid was on 30th June.
9,600.
9,600. So this is interest 9,600. Fine, do we get this thing clear? Next, on 1st Feb, you sold the debentures at 900 x interest. Sold. 2006 1st Feb by bank. Right? You've sold 900 debentures. 900 debentures of 100 each, that means 90,000. Right? Let's see this. Interest on 1st Feb. 90,000 worth debentures. These are 12% debentures. Closest previous date. That means only 1 month. 900 rupees is my interest. Now, at what price did I sell? I sold this at 97x interest. I sold 900 debentures at 97x interest. Someone please. 87,300. Right? Let's write this down. So my interest is 900, capital value is 87,300. Right? Now I have to consider all the transactions before the date of sale. Now guys, see this. Before the date of sale, I had purchased 190, out of which I had sold 30. Right? So that means my nominal value before the date of sale was 160. And my capital value was 76,000 plus 1,500 plus 68,600 plus 41,200 minus 30,000. Someone please do that and tell me how much is it?
Oh, 1,70,400. No.
No, sir.
157,300.
157,300. Right? Now, I have sold debentures of 90,000. So in that case, what should my expected selling price be?
88,481.
88,481. My actual selling price is 87,300. I should have sold it for
1181.
1181 is my loss. Loss on the credit side. 1st Feb by P&L. My loss is 1181. Right?
So when do we do this?
Whenever there is a sale. The profit or the loss is to be calculated whenever there is a sale transaction. Okay. Now prepare investment account of 12% debentures in the books of Bhagwati for the year ending 31st March. The market value of investments was 67,400 on the set date of investment. Let's start tallying, guys. Someone please help me tally this. This is 190. This is 1,90,000. This is 31st March. By balance carried out. Just give me a minute, please. How much is it?
Not this.
This is
Capital
70.
total is
1,87,300.
Yes. That is 30. No, no.
120.
The difference 1,57,000.
70. That is 70.
That is 70.
Wait, first let me calculate the interest on this. So we have got this. So let's find out the interest. Interest on 31st March. You have 70,000 worth debentures. These are 12% debentures, and closest previous date 31st December. That means 3 months. Someone please help me get this.
21.
2100.
Yes, sir.
Now let's see this actual difference. Someone please find out the actual difference. How do I get actual difference? That is 1,87,300 minus the difference. Someone please get me the difference. How much is the difference?
So 68,819.
68,819. And the market value they've given you is
67,500.
67,500. When you have two values of closing stock, you always consider the lower value, right? That means here closing stock I'll write 67,500. Instead of writing the actual difference of 68,819, I'll be writing 67,500. Okay. Now how much is the difference here?
1319.
1319. That I'm going to write here as 31st March by P&L. This is my loss. 1319. Right? Now someone please add the credit side of interest. Someone please add the credit side of interest.
17,100.
Right? 2006 31st March to P&L.
11,300.
11,300. Right? That finishes that sum. We'll stop this here for the day. Thank you very much.